I have to say, I have actually changed my view about confidence over the years. I used to think it was something you were born with, that some people were just wired that way. But now I see it's a more conscious daily practice of shining the light on your past experiences, successes, and yes, even failures that show you the evidence that you are capable of achieving pretty much anything you set your mind to. Welcome to Journeys Through Change, a podcast that inspires women to let go of the fear and say yes to possibility. I'm your host, Noelle Van, an author, creator, and empowerment coach who spent years in corporate America helping innovators and leaders ride the waves of change with ease and grace. I now work with women to step into change and unleash the power they have to create a life they love. Whether you're contemplating a change in your career, relationship, health, lifestyle, or anything in between, nothing's off the table. I'll be offering up simple insights to help you manage the ups and downs of change and sharing interviews with successful women who took a leap of faith to create the life they knew they were meant to live, sharing their wisdom, advice, and all the juicy lessons they learned along the way. So get cozy in your favorite comfy chair and let's get started. For those of you who are just joining us, in each of my solo episodes, I've been reviewing the 6 pillars to building the foundation for change, as we outline in our 6-week Changemaker series. Now, to become a change maker or someone who invites possibility into your life, there are 6 areas of focus: commitment, mindset, confidence, self-care, resiliency, and courage. Today, we're diving into what we cover in week 3, which is building confidence. Now, confidence is a tricky thing, especially for those of us who are learning more about the habits we formed while growing up and trying to let go of old behaviors that are holding us back. Because for many of us, confidence can actually be pretty fickle. We can find on certain days we're feeling on top of our game and good about ourselves, and on others, it all kind of goes to pot, and we feel like we are right back where we started from. I think most of us can safely say that in certain areas of our lives, we are consistently confident, and in others, well, let's just say there's still work to be done. I have to say, I have actually changed my view about confidence over the years. I used to think it was something you were born with, that some people were just wired that way. But now I see it's a more conscious daily practice of shining the light on your past experiences, successes, and yes, even failures that show you the evidence that you are capable of achieving pretty much anything you set your mind to. Now, we all know that with maturity comes perspective, and the more you see evidence of strength you've shown in your past, the more your confidence grows. I often think of courage and confidence interchangeably, because I look at it this way: all meaningful change is rooted in curiosity. That feeling of wonder and interest in something new. Curiosity about what is possible in your life, and thoughts about what something different could look like. Curiosity requires courage and confidence because thinking this way can feel really uncomfortable. It involves uncertainty, vulnerability, and a bit of inner strength to even think about introducing something new into your life. Now, as we all know, change is unknown territory and can immediately bring up those tucked away insecurities that can be total confidence crushers, leaving you feeling weak and less in control of your life. So how do you build up your confidence when you need it most? The first thing is to acknowledge and celebrate the past challenges you have overcome in your life. These are a testament to your strength and the power you have to make any change you desire moving forward, whether it's big or small. They're really the building blocks to personal power. Now, the best thing you can do for yourself is to let evidence of past successes override those feelings of not being good enough, smart enough, or capable enough to make things happen. All subtleties that lurk in the shadows and tear us down in a hot minute if we let them. An easy way to do this is to think about a time or two when you looked fear in the face and did something anyway. Your past is your greatest teacher. That is such important data to push you forward. Evidence that you can do it time and again. Now, as you acknowledge those past experiences, shine the light on what you learned about yourself. Call out your strengths and your capabilities. Write them down. Internalize them. Because this is the way to start wearing confidence more comfortably. The next is sharing what you have to give. This is so overlooked and one of the best ways to build inner strength. We all have significant contributions to make in this world. And recognizing what you have to offer opens you up to the opportunity to share it. And the bonus is by doing so, it also gives others the courage to discover their own. Always remember, your past experiences and the lessons you've learned should always be shared with others. Giving to others helps you find that force within yourself that fuels your curiosity and will continue to grow and propel you forward. Now think about this. There are so many people who could use a helping hand. Be the one to reach out. Take the lead. Leaders embody confidence, so take it on and step into a bigger role, especially if it's not your typical approach. It will feel scary at first, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. Now, the next is pay attention to all of the ordinary things. There is always a lesson hidden deep within everyday experiences. You are constantly learning about yourself from the relationships and circumstances in your life. This is adding to your story and strengthening your resolve as a human being. What is the most compelling thing about confidence is that it not only builds you up, but it literally is a magnet for bigger experiences to come your way. The energy you hold when confidence is present shows the universe that you are ready for more. And this is when you start to see things really happen in your life. Now, with all this said, at the end of the day, remember this. It all boils down to trust. Trust in yourself so others will do the same, as they inevitably will offer up more opportunities for you to succeed, which will continue to help you build that foundation needed to face anything head on. Knowing that this is merely another step forward on your journey to becoming all you can be. With confidence, you're building greater trust in yourself. And when that happens, absolutely anything is possible. That's it for now. Until next time. It's time to start building your foundation for success. Get 50% off when you sign up for our 6-week Changemaker series by going to livedaybyday.com. Thanks for listening to the Journeys Through Change podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or really wherever you get your podcasts. And be sure to follow us and leave a review if you've enjoyed this episode. And share it with a friend or on social media to spread the good word, so more women like you can find us and join in on the fun. For more information on the podcast or Day by Day book, go to livedaybyday.com.